Hey everyone, so today I have filmed this makeup look here using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and if you want to see how I've created it, then keep on watching. So to start off my look today, I'm going to be using the MAC Strobe Cream in Peach Light, and I'm just applying this pretty much all over my face, but I like to put the most product on my cheekbones, above my eyebrows, and on my nose and lip and stuff like that. And now I'm going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and I'm just applying this all over my face. And this is a great foundation if you want a full coverage look, and it also stays on for so long. Now taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15, I'm just going to be using this to highlight my face as well as a concealer underneath my eyes to cover any dark circles and discoloration I have on my eyelids as well, which can also prime my eyelids for the eyeshadow, so it kind of works as a 2-in-1, which is great. And then I'm just taking my Real Techniques sponge and blending it all into my skin. So after I've blended that all in and it's nice and seamless, I take my Australis Banana Powder in the yellow shade. Well, I think it actually is just called the Banana Powder shade or whatever it is, but I'm using that to highlight a little bit more underneath my eyes as well as set that concealer in place. And now my MAC Bronzer in Harmony, I'm just going to add some warmth and colour back into my face, but I'm not really going to contour like I usually would. I just kind of wanted to bring some colour back and almost look like I'd been in the sun for a bit, as well as tie in with my tan that I had. And now I'm applying Benefit's California blush, which is honestly the prettiest blush ever, and I'm just putting a little bit onto my cheeks here and smiling while I'm doing it so I can get it right on the apples of the cheeks and then bringing it back into my bronzer. Now my MAC highlighter, this is in Soft and Gentle. I'm applying this with a little Tarte brush, which is actually so good for highlighting, but I also go in with a bigger brush and then blend it out, because the more you buff it into the skin, the more seamless it's going to look, and it's not just going to sit on the skin. You're actually going to push it in and it's going to look more natural. So I also like to put my highlighter on my Cupid's bow and on the bridge of my nose, and then a little tiny little dot at the tip of my nose as well. I like this because I like to look glowy and my skin isn't too oily at the moment, so I can get away with it. But maybe if you were a bit oilier, you might not want to do that step. Now I'm getting ready to do my brows. I'm just brushing through with a spoolie I have, and then I'm going in with my favorite brow product, which is the Chi Chi Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde. And then I'm just taking a little angled brush and filling them in. When I get to the front of my brow, I like to then turn the brush upside down and do little hair-like strokes up. That way it looks a little bit more natural and more bushy, which I like. And then I'm just going to take a gel and set them in place. So for the eyeshadow, I'm starting off with the shade Shy, and I'm just putting this pretty much all over my lid and in my crease and whatnot, and I'm just blending it out so I've got that as my base color. And then I'll be going in with the shade Flamingo, and I'm going to use that to brighten it up. And to be honest, this takes me a fair while. Like, I spend ages blending out my eyeshadow, so just take your time and build the color up until it's what you would like. Now I'm going in with the shade Man Eater, and I'm going to be using this on a smaller blender brush and focusing it closer in the crease and a little bit on the lid as well. And I'm just going to be using this shade to deepen up the pinks and the look a little bit more. So now taking the shade Bossy on a packer brush, I'm going to put this all over my lid and pack the color on till I've got the pigment I want. And then I'm also going to be taking the same shade on the same brush underneath my eye and just smoking it out. Now to highlight the inner corner, I'm actually mixing Angelic and Moon Dust together and then just applying it on the inner corner and blending it sort of into the shadow a little bit so it's not too harsh. And then taking my Better Than Sex mascara and applying this on my lashes to thicken and lengthen them, which it's actually really good for, so I highly recommend that mascara if you're looking for a new one. And then I'm taking my lip pencil in Mauve Mix by Napoleon Purtis, and I think you say it like mauve or mauve, whatever, but it is such a nice shade, and I'm just applying this all over my lips and then colouring my lips in with the shade as well. And then I'm going in with my Laura Mercier lip gloss in the shade that I'm actually not sure of, but I will link it below so you can check that out there. So this is the completed look here. I hope you really enjoyed watching the video, and if you want to see some more from me, don't forget to subscribe and also give this video a like. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.